You know that empty feeling you get when the curtain draws on the club football season? That what am I going to do with my Saturdays feeling? That I might need to find another hobby feeling? That warm afternoon, refreshing supposedly in-the-know Twitter accounts feeling? Horrible, isn't it? But fear not, because this summer is going to be nowhere to be seen. There's a World Cup coming up, and we're well excited. Number 1. Messis World Cup. It's now or never. Or is it? Conventional wisdom dictates that at the age of 30, this is Leo Messi's last chance to win a World Cup. After extra-time heartbreak in the final of Brazil 2014 and 2 defeats in Copa America finals in 2015 and 2016, Argentina are hungrier than ever for a first trophy in 25 years. The Albicelestes' road to Russia was a rocky one, with their place far from assured until a Messi hat-trick against Ecuador in the last game of an exhilarating qualification campaign. But for many fans in his homeland, he's still nothing on Diego Maradona, and won't be until he can propel his country to glory. With ex-Sevilla and Chile manager Jorge Sampaoli at the helm, Argentina will be expected to go deep into the competition, and whether or not Messi can take them one step further than 2014 will inevitably dominate the Russia World Cup narrative. Number 2. Underdogs. Euro 2016 was all about the underdogs. From Iceland's run to the quarters, to Wales's run to the semis, and Adair upsetting the hosts France in the final itself. World Cup qualifying was packed full of brilliant stories, and there'll be plenty of nations you don't always see on the big stage, vying to do themselves proud. Mo Salah's Egypt will be taking part for the first time since 1990, Peru for the first time since 1982, and it's completely new territory for Iceland and Panama. Players from these nations know this is potentially a once-in-a-generation opportunity to do something huge for football in their countries. Just being in Russia is a huge achievement, but they'll want to go on and do something more. Even though we're not accustomed to seeing them on the big stage, a lot of these underdogs have the quality to upset more illustrious opposition and could do just that at the 2018 World Cup. Number 3. Fans. Of course, football is nothing without the fans. From the Ghanaian potman in 2010 to crying Brazilians in 2014, the prospect of Iceland taking a massive percentage of their entire population to Russia, and the incredible passion of North African supporters, the fans are always one of the main events at any tournament. Seeing people from all corners of the world come together in the name of love for the game is a huge part of what makes the World Cup so special. It's a chance to show what your country's all about, express pride in your identity, experience the kind of collective euphoria that football can provide, and be a part of moments that will be remembered for a lifetime. Number 4. Breakout Stars. One of the best things about World Cups is that you're almost guaranteed to have a new favourite player by the end of it. Remember James Rodriguez playing out of his skin and announcing himself with 6 goals and that absolute belter against Uruguay and Brazil? Or Son Heung-min and Keylor Navas? Every tournament produces new stars who come to the fore on the biggest stage of all. The only bad part is when you have to begrudgingly admit that your Eredivisie-obsessed mate was right about that left wing-back after all. Oh, and when your club signs them for a massively inflated fee and they never reproduce their World Cup form. Number 5. Great groups. Sure, Russia versus Saudi Arabia might not be the most appetising curtain raiser of a fixture, but you'll watch it anyway. In fact, you'll watch as much of the World Cup as is humanly possible, won't you? It's all good stuff, really, but for our money, 2 groups in particular really stand out: D and H. In H, you've got 4 very well-matched teams, all from different continents, in Japan, Senegal, Colombia and Poland. Then in D, you've got a couple of just below elite European teams who like to knock it about a bit in Iceland and Croatia, both of whom could give Argentina a decent game, rounded off by Nigeria with their familiar Premier League names and incredible kit. We cannot wait. And at number 6, it's the World Cup. I mean, come on, like you really needed reasons to be excited about the World Cup in the first place. For football fans, it's like waking up on Christmas morning every day for a month. 3 games a day during the group stage, beautifully staggered so you can do pretty much nothing but watch football. Coming together with family, friends and strangers in pubs or fan parks to witness the greatest sporting event on the planet. The ecstasy and the heartbreak, the unforgettable "where were you" moments, and iconic matches, kits and players that will be remembered forever. They're all waiting for us in Russia, so bring it on. Those were Copper90's 6 reasons to be excited for the World Cup. Let us know what you're looking forward to most about this summer's competition in Russia in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Copper90.